Oh, so today we're going to be opening up the Destructive Roar. So this is the brand new extra booster, or well, the first extra booster for the V series. This one was kindly provided to me by Bushiroad Europe, so thank you very much once again. This is also the playmat that you saw at the last box opening as well. That's convention exclusive. I'm sure some of you already managed to pick it up at Anime Expo, Japan Expo, and stuff like that, so it's definitely quite nice. So we're going to take a look at the set. First of all, here's some specifics. So we have 3 types of Vanguard Rares, 6 types of triple rares, 9 types of double rares, and then the rest are just rares and commons. We have Spike Brothers, Tachikaze, and Mega Colony in the set, and I've already done, content on all the clans already from this set, so you can check that out in other videos. But then we have 3 types of SVRs and 3 types of ORs, but I think you'll notice that there's no secret rares. There's no of the sign markers, so not in this set, but as far as I know, as a box topper, you do get the usual 3 markers, but one of them will have an alternate design, which is one of these 3 units. So let's take a look at which one we get. Okay, so first they started doing the promotional material at the top of the box. So let's just get this. Okay, there we go. So just open up the box properly. So here we have our little piece of promotional material for the anime for both Buddy Fight and Vanguard, and then Bang Dream and Dragoborn. I've actually been really into Buddy Fight as of late, so, that's kind of nice to see. And as I said, these are your 3 markers, Force, Protect, and Axel, and, we already see that one of them will have an alternate design, and the one that has an alternate design in this case is gonna be General Zyfried. So I will say Zyfried this time. So you can see one of them will come with an alternate design and the others will not. So I'm actually quite happy because the only deck that I would potentially build from this set is Spike Brothers, so having the Zyfried one is actually quite nice. So I believe we have 12 packs if I'm not mistaken. Also there's nothing on the back of the box this time around. So yeah, 12 packs, 7 packs per pack. Or does it actually say per pack? So 12 cards per box and 7 cards per pack. So let's get right into it. And unlike last time, there isn't a certainty that you'll get a VR in every box. Here I think, at least from what I've heard, is that, at least in Japanese, you get either a VR or an SVR or an Origin Rare, but you get one of them, but you can't have more than one, is basically the case here. So we have the lovely heel trigger from Tachikaze, Spikes, Water Gang, and Skype Tarot. So it's nice to see these cards in English finally. And I got and adjusted the lighting a little bit to make this a little bit easier to see, so I hope it's not too glary, but here are our first rares for the box, so we'll set that aside. And honestly, from these ones, I'm most excited about Spike Brothers, just because it feels like it's a very different playstyle from what we're used to, but it's still very exciting. So, a Funky Bazooka, Hell Demise, Sonic Breaker. Ooh, the commons came a bit earlier, but here we have our Braki, so he's returned, and our first double rare is Blytops. So he has a continuous skill. When he's retired from your guard circle, you can count almost 1 and return up to 2 gauges equipped to this unit to your hand. So that's quite nice. For 1 Counterblast, you get some extra cards in your hand. This is a very crucial unit for Tachikaze, and I think a lot of people are really excited about Tachikaze. I think it's the most hyped clan from the set, and I like it too, but I don't know, for me, playstyle wise, I've just been enjoying Spike Brothers a little bit more, so I guess that's probably why. So, we can start speeding things up. I think we see a triple rare there at the back. Nope, it's actually the VR, which is Machining Spark Hercules. So, this is our VR for the box. That's really nice. So, his skill is very crucial for the deck, where he has Protect, obviously, because this is Mega Colony, and he has Act 1's return, count +2, choose 5 of your rear guards and stun them, and they get plus 5k power until end of turn. Then choose all of your opponent's units, rest them, and they get minus 5,000 power at the end, until the end of your opponent's next turn. So, even if you don't stand your 5 rear guards, they still get the +5 because you just do as much as you can. And then your opponents, you rest everything, even if they're already rested, they still lose the 5k. And that's really good because it makes guarding really easy for you next turn, or your opponent has to replace their own cards. And then the second skill just pumps him up, for each of your opponent's rested units. That's definitely very cool. So that is our VR for the box. That's very nice, actually. So I think that just means that in this box we'll just get this VR, and then we'll get our 3 triples and I think it was 6 doubles. So still quite a lot of foils. Out of 12 packs you get more foils than you have packs, which is definitely quite nice, I think. So here's our common. Then we have Phantom Black, who's really good in Premium, paired up with Zoa, but also good in Standard, obviously. And then our Grade 1 Perfect Guard for Tachikaze. So you do have your Grade 1 Perfect Guards, but also your Draw Trigger Perfect Guards, so you can choose which ones you want to play. But I think overall, especially in Standard, you mostly want to be playing the Draw Trigger ones. Here we have Franny. Jocular Cicada, or Cicada rather, this is basically the alternate starter for Mega Colony, which, you know, I think it's interesting to use, but I personally don't. So moving along, we have our front triggers, and Tachikaze is a Axel clan. We have two of them actually. Water Gang again, and our first triple rare is Spike Bouncer. Very important card for Spike Brothers. You know, I think doesn't need to be said, honestly, it is super crucial here. So let's put that aside. And his skill is, if you don't already know, that when you ride him or call him, you can almost one Soul Blast 1, and look at the top cards of your deck equal to your Vanguard's grade, and call one of them, and then the rest go in the bottom of your deck. So it's easy, just field acceleration early on in the game, and that's super nice. And he has a rearguard skill that at the end of the battle he attacks, you can almost one and put him into your soul to draw an extra card. So he, like, they just do everything. Spike Brothers are just doing so much right now, and it's really nice to see that they're looking so good. So let's just compile these piles. So I don't think we have that many packs left, but still quite a few triple rares to go. So let's just go through these. We missed a rare, which is Black Panther, but then we have Gyro Slinger. So our foils are quite Spike Brothers-y, I guess. Or I guess it's been a bit of an equal lineup, but this one's also really good. It has basically the same skill as Spike Bouncer, except you put a card from your hand into your soul instead, and you can do it even if you ride him on turn 1, so that's super nice. And you know, you can top deck a grade 3 from Gyro Slinger's skill on turn 1, and it's just really aggressive, and that's part of why I enjoy the clan right now as well. So let's go through it some more. I keep spoiling the last card at the end of the pack because of this slightly weird opening method. Here's your Grade 1 Perfect Guard, and then Megarex, which is a really important Grade 2 for Tachikaze. When attacks a Vanguard, either on Vanguard or Rearguard Circle, you retire another Rearguard and draw a card, and if he's on Rearguard Circle, you can almost 1 to put the top card of your deck face down as an equip gauge, and he gets +5 cancel on the battle for each gauge that you have equipped to him. So good attacker, gets you extra cards in hand, triggers your on-retire skills. I've gone over him before, but very, very good card. So definitely need to pick it up. It's one of those cards that you want to play 4 of in Tachikaze if you can get your hands on it. So definitely worth it. Here we have Butterfly Officer, and then a crit and Spiteful Hopper. So it's not spriteful, it's spiteful. And then Savage King, who's sort of like a Winmore card, but I think he's still quite nice. He's like a 1 or a 2 of. So it's definitely worth to take a look at him as well for Tachikaze players. I think this is our, no, third last pack. Alright. Still need a lot more double rares, I think, and one more triple rare if I'm not mistaken. So I think we'll see some double rares in this pack. Okay, we have Gary Gannon, who is an important card, and then with him we have Death Warden and Lion. So this does pair up really well with our good friend, where is he now? Mr. Phantom Black. So with Phantom Black and Antlion, you get to both seal off guarding with Sentinels and guarding with normal units, so your opponent has to only guard with triggers. And you know, if they don't have enough, then they're obviously going to lose to this. So this is really good. He gains a crit as well, so it's just a little bit of a combination of units that you might want to keep in mind when you're building your Mega Colony decks. So that's our third double rare. Let me just fix up the comments a little bit. And now let's see, I think this should be our second last. No, this is our third last. Okay, let me just take out the packs in general. So 3 last packs. Go into this one immediately. So I think it's quite nice that we got Spark Hercules as the VR. I think every VR in this set is really good. I was kind of hoping for General Siegfried, or Zyfried rather, not gonna lie. But, you know, we didn't get him, but it's alright. So here we have Laceratex. Both of these cards are actually very important, so definitely good to take a look at. But yeah, I was kind of hoping for the Zyfried, but I think, you know, Spark Hercules is definitely very good as well. I think we should have a double rare. Nope, we have a Temp Mammoth and the Grade 1 Perfect Guard, so that's also okay. So that's a pretty low amount. I guess the ratios for the extra boosters are a bit different than for the main booster series, so I think we should still get one more double rare and one more triple rare. Oh no, maybe no more triple rares. I think just a double rare, or maybe 2. So we'll see what this pack gives us. Oh, there's the Mecha Trainer. We haven't seen him yet, actually. So the starter for Spike Brothers. Then we have the Silence Joker, and then Wonder Boy, followed by Sonic Noah, which is definitely very important because it accelerates your gauge. It also lets you draw cards if you hit when you're boosting with it, so definitely very good. So, what seems to be the ratio here for the extra boosters is that you get 4 double rares instead of the, was it 5 or 6 in the main booster? I already forgot, but so you have 4 double rares and then 2 triple rares, so we got both of the important grade 2s for the respective clans in Mega Rex and Spike Bouncer, and then either a VR or an OR or an SVR. So we got the VR in this case, which is Spark Hercules. So definitely looks very beautiful and definitely worth picking up if you're looking to build mega colonies. So that's gonna be it for this little box opening. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, we kind of went through the comments quite fast, but I think a lot of you guys have already seen them quite a few times, but there's still a lot of good stuff in the clan. What's really nice is that, you know, you can build all 3 decks obviously just out of this box, but all of them are definitely very capable. Tachikaze has this power where if you open really well, if you have a good opening hand and just, you know, you can build up your field well by turn 3, it's most likely going to win you most games. Spike Brothers, on the other hand, are by far the most consistent, I think, because they can just filter the deck easily, they can build up large numbers easily, they have a lot of on-hit pressure, it's just a lot of well-rounded strong points. And then Mega Colony is sort of your control clan for this set, and it's already been topping quite a bit in Japan, so I think it's definitely worth taking a good look at, because when piloted well, this will definitely be really good because it has advantage. It's got ways to deny your opponent advantage as well, or, you know, force them to overcommit in some regards. So I think it's definitely worth taking a look at as well. So that's gonna be for me for this video. Thank you very much once again for Bushiroad Europe for providing me this box for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and do say thank you again for Bushiroad Europe as well. So you can leave that in the comments if you wish, because I'm pretty sure they do take a look at them. But on that note, this is going to be it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.